victory rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out.
Hello, good evening everybody. Drew here, welcome to Cyberpunk. Shall we jump in? Let's jump into tonight's episode.
Hey everyone, welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was
Okay, thank you so much for your patience. Let's begin tonight's episode. Yesterday we had helped the potential future mayoral candidate Paralas. And we have a quest to meet River. We need her help with something. And River is all the way down in Haywood. Right over here. Let's go. There's a fast travel route conveniently placed just here for us. Oop. Which one is going to be the closest? This one probably, right? Embers. Let's give that a shot. I wonder what he needs help with. People after him. It's actually, hold on. I think it might be something to do with his family. I think it might be something to do with his family now. That I recall. Are they in gangers? Nope, no gangers. Let's mosey down. Hope you had a good Monday. Whatever day of the week. Focus. Probably fast to just call a bike now. Oh, actually, it's only 125 meters. We can just keep running. Get some exercise in. God knows I need it in real life. What's the cops about? That sounds like music to my ears. There you are. Ah, you're done. Lovely, nice Saturday. We were here last time too, like literally last episode. Yes, it must be really important to her. What is that? What is that? Somehow you mentioned you missed that. Looks like, oh no, there's still one extra cop. He doesn't seem to be too bothered. Make that 3 cops. Sit and wait for River. We can do that.
Maybe he got mixed up.
We're not sitting next to a trash
Wow.
bag. Oh no, we are.
This is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
That's new. Tick, 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 tick. There he is.
Hey, V.
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News.
More dead
Today's
politicians?
story. A
Just watch
routine
it.
roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up!
Easy, officer. Relax.
Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible. Please stay tuned to WNS News for developments in the story.
I know what this is about. It's the house we went to, the farm.
This Peter Pan, he an old case? You were looking for him?
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
He took, I think he's taken his nephew or something.
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus. Randy's disappearance. Know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
What, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonagle took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
Sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Right,
It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as VDs.
Got access to these dreams?
Not yet, but they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
Will do. Looks like we're infiltrating. Grabbing some of those for ourselves. Remember that farm we found details about this guy talking to kids? This is it. This is how it links up
Okay.
to that place. Got it.
Got an appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance.
Oh, we're gonna break the law?
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Okie dokie. I mean, I'm being pointed. Yes, yes, sir. Can we help you? I don't think so. I mean, it's telling us literally where to go. Okay, let's make a save. Nice and slowly. Have you already been here? One sec.
Hello? Probably one of my groupies.
Welcome to... Whoa, 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 hold on, buddy. Overheat. Triple movement. Asian overheat. Movement.
Dodge that bullet!
River, hold on.
God grant me the patience to track down that puta.
Where did these guys come from? Like, what the heck? We were just passing.
Don't lose faith!
Okay, I think we got the XP from that.
E, not that way.
Headed back to the flat. I'll wait for you there.
I'll be right there. Hey, where are you? We don't have time. Come back quick, please. Yeah, we haven't been here. Sorry, River, you're not paying me for this, so I have to make some money some way. I don't have the luxury of working for an organization with a pension. Let's get going. Right, where did he go exactly? Who knows? Okay, no cameras. Teachings of the temple, what is this? The welcome truth that sleep and death are twin sisters is beneficial. Okay, fine. Let's keep going. Messages, security update. Naomi Redwood to research team. Important. I would like to remind everyone of the upcoming audit. Blah blah. Willing to answer questions. You will each receive individual emails with the relevant details. Eugene Kuzma to research team. Small step for science, a giant leap from humankind. I'd like to congratulate you on our very own Dr. Javan Packard on the recent strides she has made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. By individual work, blah blah, keep up the good work. Alayuti Kachama, Caroline Adams. I just saw the email. I'm so sorry to hear that that's your project. If there's any consolation, I've tried to apply your methods in my personal time. And I feel like my creativity is on the whole other level. Seriously. I really hope this is just temporary and they reinstate the project, although I've got bad feelings since Dr. Lynch's departure. There just hasn't been the same support. Hang in there, Caroline, don't lose hope. Sai Suranjan to his research team. Dear team, I'd like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy, but I'm afraid I don't have the luxury this time. First of all, you all remember that framed quote I used to have in my office, never trust a person who's never tried to steal. Well, it seems someone took that sentiment too much to heart. Now, don't panic. It wasn't the quote that was stolen to safety at home. Rather, it appears a staff member has taken a neurotransmitter research files from the facility with the likely intent of selling them to a third party. As such, all lab employees will be required to take a polygraph before leaving the facility, led by our own Dr. Al Tolliver. If Al finds anything troubling from your test, the next course of action would be termination, legal action or both. No jokes, I mean this in all seriousness. Let me emphasize, do the polygraph before leaving work. Then you're free to get in your naps, showers, lap dances, whatever it is you people do in your off hours. Have a pleasant day. Sigh. This week's audit from Anna Swat Fafting, City Auditor in CPD Labs. Yo, as many of you know, this week's audit is simply a formality. We are required by law, blah blah. We're all playing for the same team. Please just treat this as a mandatory. Okay, fine. Novel phobia, fear of number 91. In recent years, a list of commonly feared numbers such as 4, 13 and 66 has grown now officially to include the number 91. Why? Chinese words for death and force sound similar. We can still only hypothesize about the rise of 91. Patients complain of recurring nightmares in which a giant countdown reaches 91, then it suddenly stops. When they attempt to restart, the countdown transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. Okay, fine. Oh, we're supposed to return to River. My bad. I think we jumped the gun. What the heck is he doing all the way over here?
Okay, where were we?
Let's move.
It feels like I'm a babysitter. Walk to River.
Okay, shouldn't be anyone inside. The lab's in the middle of an audit, so make all the noise you want.
How are we gonna find this brain dance?
Look for a room where they edit the dreams of autistic kids.
I don't believe there's nobody here. I believe there's somebody here. Alright, River, I didn't mean to speak over you. No. Caroline Adams to Taryn Daggett. Caroline's the lady who got a project funding.
They definitely don't store any BDs in this area.
I'm talking. LOL, and just remember not to mention I laughed the study to those NCBD slug brains because they just wouldn't understand it anyway, smiley face. Security update. What do you know about that? Small step. What do you know about that?
Locked. Can't get in.
This is new, I think. Yolanda Castanado. Castaneda. The following projects have been green-lighted to continue next quarter. Neurotransmitters and selective countermeasures in combating the effects of stress, cyberpsychosis, audiovisual stimulation in autism therapy, limited environmental simulation as treatment for antisocial behavior. We have decided to suspend research into transcendental meditation. All those involved on the project will soon receive a more detailed report about the indefinite suspension and information regarding new project allocations. This guy's still yapping. I can't even hack this open.
Braindance case.
I'm not even sure why I bothered to go down bathrooms. Weapons. Would sure like to take a look at that. I've displaced my life in orbit. I think it's the middle section we need to go to. Already got that. This is new, Melissa Rory. Based on the latest research on the subject, it appears the patient suffers from relapses of antisocial behaviors. The recommended treatment approach is limited environmental stimulation and increased doses of neuroleptics. See treatment details in attachment. I'll remind you this is not an isolated case, but a fairly common problem among members of MaxTech. NCPD is pushing for more resources put into cyberpsychosis research, but our facility simply can't accommodate an uptake right now. And a friendly reminder, please email your applications for overtime next quarter by no later than tomorrow. This week's order, already know about this. Braindance conditioning in cyberpsychosis. Studies that use brain imaging methodologies have shown a progressive reduction in brain volume. Progressive reduction in brain volume, but a swelling of the ventricular systems and the volume of cerebrospinal fluid produced in people who suffer from cyberpsychosis. Other studies have found differences in the degree of cortical nerve cell depletion between stage 1 cyberpsychosis patients treated pharmaceutically and those who received braindance conditioning. Increased loss of cortical nerve cells was detected in those using pharmaceutical treatment, from which it has been concluded that braindance conditioning has a neuroprotective effect. Interesting. This experiment's results should be taken into account when implementing braindance conditioning methods in locations with minimal environmental stimulation present. The braindance could have some sort of beneficial effects to cyberpsychosis. Cool. Use curiosity to find the right cabinet. Search how to prepare for an audit. Already know that, already know this. Seth Gibbons, this is new. Who's our Sicer engine. Ordered around the corner. What's up, Costumester? You know about that audit in your lab is coming up, right? Maybe get those invoices, quotation marks, for Wu all squared away, huh? Vice Engine to Seth. Don't you get enough of your own paperwork to push around? Leave the invoices for Wu to me. I'll make sure our little piggies don't get hungry. Oh. Are they... That doesn't sound good. Something shady is going on. This is new. Braindance treatment for the pediatric autism. Activity in the developing brain is higher compared to that in a mature brain. This greater capacity to establish neural connections and reorganize cortical and subcortical brain structure allows for substantial compensating abilities even in circumstances of extensive brain damage. Unfortunately, in the case of children on the autism spectrum, the problem is one of hyperactivity, an overabundance of firing synapses resulting in synaptic communication disorders. The study compared children on the autistic spectrum who did not receive any preventative measures with those who received early brain dance therapy. Initial findings suggest the brain dance treatment provides beneficial support for synaptic function. Please refer to subsequent reports for detailed summaries on the findings. Again, brain dance is proving to come in handy. Probably not this one, right? Close to 0%. Not the right cabinet. We'll come back to this one. We've seen that one before. Do you have anything new? Security. Yep, this is new. Is Jean Paul Petit to Yolanda Costanada. You read Cosmo's email congratulating Leon. Eugene must have been very pleased with the strides, Yolanda. I'm not surprised. I mean, she cozies up with that cop, then all of a sudden gets an NCPD contract. What a coinkidinic. In Paul Petit. Exactly. There's some politics being played here. I feel like somebody's just gonna... Oh, there he is. Fine. He spoiled all the suspense forever. Imperil poisoning. Imperil, which attracts danger, is a poison resulting from irritability. This poison, a quite substantial one, is deposited against the walls of the nerve channels and then spreads through the entire organism. To 20%. I think we already read that one. And that. You walk all the way here, River? Hmm. What are you? Revolver, huh? Very fancy. Plastic and metal, this device simulates conditions in the uterus, maintains the life of the BB and detects BTS. The life of the BB? Wait, isn't that Death Stranding? I haven't played it myself. Yeah, that's completely Death Stranding. Oh, cool. Nice little Easter egg. I wonder if that was always there. When did Death Stranding come out? They already got Hideo in the game. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's bounce. What did we miss? There must be something, right? Checked all the rooms. Must be the room River's in. Find the right cabinet. Shut that off. Thought we had found the right cabinet. No cabinets in here. Oh, hold on, we missed something. Overtime mandatory versus compulsory. 0%. Good thing we came back. Ah, we did miss something. What is this? Respiration and intercellular spaces. Theory of imperil, blah blah. Simplistic and never formulated along the lines of. Cool. Designed to provide users with maximum convenience. Are you? Hold on. Okay, we haven't missed anything else. River, I think we found it.
Hey, River! Think I got it!
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
case. Yoan!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
And who might you be?
I'm calling the actual police.
Oh, wait, here. Hear me out, please.
Seriously, River? You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here, and we have strict protocols.
Protocols. Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now!
Can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yoan. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. This man, he only takes. He never gives anything back.
River and I get along, we're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Huh, I thought us friends too.
That why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like to...
Try audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. That mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
I knew we were gonna get busted. I'm pretty sure I've done this quest before. It's that farmhouse we have to go to. The one by... Remember when you go into... this one, I think? No, not this one. Remember we were heading towards... maybe this one, here. Yeah, I think it's this, right? We'll find out. The one with the thin wall we couldn't access.
Cops seem to like you. Could be this one sniffing around for something extra.
No, River's alright.
Yeah.
Can tell you got something to say, so say it.
Me? No. Just maybe this cop's flying straight in your pants.
Quite an observation on human behavior coming from a fucking stack of data in my head.
Yeah, no, we're already in a relationship. Nothing's happening. Nothing will happen. Nothing could have happened. Where's the car, by the way? Did we get in, or where is he? Oh, there you are. Well?
Okay. Let me hear it.
So what happened with the police? They kicked you out, apparently.
So, got booted off the force.
Suspended. Mayor's death stank to high heaven. Inquest into, kicked under the rug. So I made a fuss.
Not worth asking how you feel about that.
Nope. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Where's Randy's dad?
Been a few years since he got popped. Gang war.
Huh, great role model.
Josh was left alone with 3. But she's as tough as weathered leather.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is.
Petty theft, drugs, running away from home. That kind.
Cop uncles really see the best in you.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us, all things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Really out of focus on finding Randy now.
Of course.
I'm surprised they didn't shoot him in the head. I mean, the cops. In regards to the mayor's death. Suspension is fine though. Knowing the chief of police, he would have probably arranged for River to get whacked by one of the gangs. Might still do that. I really want to kill the chief of police. I mean, not kill, but execute crimes against innocent. Rancho Coronado. We're gonna be, what, looking at Randy's computer, see if the creep tried to bond with him over music. Hey, do you like this band? I like this band. Or, no, actually, he might be a bit older, so we might find an older band with the right music, right? That's the plan. Nice scenery. Ah, Red Peaks. Where exactly are we? Close to the Badlands now, right? Wait, Randy's sister lives around here somewhere. Interesting. Where is that farm again? The farm was elsewhere, right? I forget. It's around the Badlands somewhere. I know well, not exactly, but I know exactly where the kids are, just don't know how to get there because I've forgotten the location. Yeah, his sister actually lives there. We've been here a couple of times.
All right, this is it. It's sure been a while. I used to come over every weekend, a long time ago.
And changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
1 second. Okay, guess not.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
It is rather cozy, isn't it? I actually don't mind this. You know what it is? It's honest. For the most part. Is that a iconic? Okay, maybe there's traces of regular use, heavily beaten. Boxing gloves, punching bag, do the math. Maybe this is rivers. Similar to the freshwater environment of the Amazon basin from the mid-21st century. I wish we could have an aquarium in our office. Judy's got, home. The long return, aftermath of the great Nomad tragedy. Windmills, turbines. Can't really do much. Where's your sister? Does she know you're here?
You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
Joss?
So V, is this about my Randy?
Yes.
Randy's been taken.
Why didn't you call?
Joss,
Throw a blanket over the truth, like always.
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma being watched.
But where's Randy?
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Can't be easy, raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
You chose him as a partner, didn't you?
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story.
Please don't.
This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other two I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
True that. Why are you looking at me like that?
How'd he die?
The Aldecaldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means.
Died on the job.
They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change this subject. Hang in there, Joss. Can't be easy, raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were... There were times I wished he'd...
Let's, change this subject.
Now get on with my life now. Joss. Hang in there, okay? We'll find your son. Randy. You named him Randy. Unbelievable. Hold on, River. This must be the other 2 kids' rooms. The comic books. Storybooks, toys. Is this a mirror or what? No, it really is a door, but super reflective. Readings from depression. I was 15 years old, set to fall 4 of my classes at school, but I could barely get out of bed, much less drag myself. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? It's tough.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Good thing. I thought we were gonna get the other kids. Hold on.
Uncle River!
Oh, they're there.
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your girlfriend?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you at dinner.
Was her husband Oriental? Indonesian?
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
Get high at home. These days, when the police have so much more to worry about than whatever the kids are smoking, special cigarettes, when designer drugs can be bought on any corner, we say, back to the basics. Why line producers and dealers' pockets when you can make your own concoctions in the comfort of your own garage? In the following chapters, We'll give you a quick, easy to follow recipe for your favorite boosters. Fun. Randy's antique key, brass, dust and fingerprints suited to old-fashioned lockers. Old-fashioned lockers.
Got some kind of key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for, no.
Don't give up just yet.
Jeez. Can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
Device accidentally scratched. Audio file phonetic of a dark music styles. Randy's guitar made from mahogany and spruce, 2069. Strings are loose, hasn't been used for a while. Guess he gave up once his dad died.
Drugs?
Let's not go there.
Society's fault.
The what? Pretentious banality dunked in a sloppy symphonic sauce. Liberum arbitrium. Chromatic rock pretends at worst, caricature at best. No wonder Randy's off the rocker. If River's response is, let's not mention the drugs. Let's not worry about it. And
Left his favorite hoodie in the closet.
dear mother departs. They all die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under the closed eyelids, it lets a muted kaleidoscope of memories flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been far too short. Bad. Looks like a lot of rage and anger.
Expensive tech. Randy had the scratch for this?
You're joking.
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day. No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. And we gotta get in. But I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Sure. 1 second.
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it.
Let's move. Let's go.
Wait, the game. What was the game? Good thing we have the tech
Let me give it a shot.
for the intelligence. E91C, E91C. E91C. Perfect. They made it really easy for us.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
Let's take a look. See, 9 messages. Sorry. From Anthony 34, there he is. To Brandy.
They caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
You shut up, I'm talking.
Blockade Street. Shit, River, I remember that day. He lives close to an old school.
Remember we saw a message from Or to Brandy on the other computer. I meant to call, sorry. Spent half the day sitting on my Taunton. Police had all Watson blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kind of live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks all different now, so trying to find ways past all those jams made it easy to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. Oh, this is happening exactly at the time we did that mission with Jackie. Brandy to Anthony. Hey, no problem. I needed to help my mom anyways, etc, etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? Anthony. Almost. What's going on here? What's ready? Thanks. Brandy to Anthony. I just want to say thanks. Guess in
True
general...
angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
You done? I just want to say thanks. Guess in general I'm just holding onto the thought that there are more people like me out there dealing with the same shit. Why are you helping us anyways, Anthony? I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. Brandy, shit, sorry to hear that. That face. Can I ask what happened? Anthony. Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help him, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body or I don't know. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do what I do. I couldn't help my best tune, but just maybe there are some people out the world I can help. Big trouble in Haywood. Anthony to Brandy. Hey.
Figured out Randy's identity. Sent him the game as a present.
The one you found in his drawer?
The same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
The Badlands, I was saying. Okay, doesn't matter. Hey, I hope you don't mind, but I used my admin privileges to find you in real life. That is, your home address. Sorry, I hope it's not too weird. But I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it? Anyway, hope you like it. Have fun. Also exclamation points. I guess that's kid speak, right? Fucked up again. From Brandy to Anthony. I'm taking again.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
I'm taking it. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. Anthony. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a ganic heart still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this, like you always have. This is sick. Heart. From Natalie to Brandy. Natalie, that's new. Who's Natalie? Thanks for yesterday, Heartface. The city from up on that tower looked so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless. But maybe that's just because I don't love heights. Really, it was nice. But maybe next time I'll take you into the city. Head to Japantown, grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. And, oh my god, the restaurant my aunt takes me to sometimes. So, Nova, XD. Just let me know. Love you, cutie. Wait, does he have a girlfriend? From Brandy to Natalie. Yeah, of course. I had fun too. About this restaurant, we'll see. Not sure I'll have time. Hard to promise anything. We'll see. He's poor, he can't go. Natalie. Hey, you know you don't have to worry about Eddie's. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. Love you. That's a tricky situation to navigate. What do you say? From Brandy to Anthony. Tell you what.
Do you? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
So let's see what this is all about. So Brandy to Anthony. Tell you what. I think your site's really Nova. I think I'm ready to finally meet up in person. Smiley face. Same time and place you wrote before? Because man, I just can't wait now. XD. Anthony. That's right, same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you happy. Just one tiny request. Delete that first email I sent, just in case. I don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. Family. Anthony to Brandy. I understand. I didn't have a normal family either. My mom died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. It wasn't easy though, to make a living on the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business. Deep depression took his life. Now we hear about the farm. I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you. And for me it was corrupt corpse, and the dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activity from corpse. Trauma team and Biotechnica would be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I know you'll keep all this just between us Chumbers. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it in you. What a manipulator. This is pretty fucked. The Brandy to Natalie. Hey,
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
Read your page, Regiment, and we will in a sec. Hey Nat, check out the site Drugs Are Bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. Natalie to Brandy. The hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how'd you even find this? Brandy to Natalie. Just cruising the net. Nothing, doesn't matter. So he was trying to show what Anthony was showing him, this site. And she obviously figured out exactly what it was. But Randy's all in at this point. You alive? Somebody called Gail to Brandy. Hey, you won't answer my texts? Won't answer my halos? Still alive, man? I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino Chum of mine. You gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you free of charge, like some gonk. Do me a favor and answer, because I'm starting to get pissed. What's he holding, Gail? Files. Attached cart video.
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Replace the cows with the kids. Replace the farmer with that dude. He's smacking them in the face and they're getting milked. Is he taking organs or... No, not organs. He's milking them with something genetic material or something. Volume 1 of the Blades of Doom trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghosts of Ancestors' Salvation. A silhouette of a gaunt female began to take shape. I don't think this is... anything. Barbareth, 2043-2066. Genius or psychopath. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aiden Burroughs, known also by monikers Nama and Balbreth, is perhaps in a class of its own in a genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. What did he do? There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands, like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Drugs are bad.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
It's never too late to change. Addiction can be defeated. Yes, to fight addiction is to go to war for your life. But together, hand in hand, we can emerge victorious. We know who the enemy is, how to outsmart him, his tricks and unexpected blows. We know where he strikes, how much force he uses, his weak points, and how to drive him back. For years, we've been researching the most effective strategies to fight drug addiction. Now we're putting them to practice. Together, we can change your destiny, because it's never too late to change. You have to click on the picture, she said. He said, who are we? About. We're the only non-profit organization in Night City that helps drug addicts. We assist in diagnosing addictions, blah blah. After your treatment is complete, it's all about making sure our innovative wellness and sport program does everything it can. Our mission, drug overdose, Tetsa, blah blah. Stay clean. The real challenge is what happens after your treatment. Suddenly you go back to your normal life. Blah blah. Contact us. Fine. Let's take a look at this picture. Tony's shelter.
Page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Let's take a look. Welcome to Tony's Haven. The place where you've been looking for. The place where you can become the best version of yourself thanks to Tony. He's made himself like a mascot like Mickey Mouse. I live here with my friends. They come here because they were fed up with seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show these old farms what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry. I'll explain everything in good times, but it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Join us. Welcome to Tony's Haven, place you've been looking for. I live here with my friends. They come here because they want... Was the same thing? Yep. Files.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like, but the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Yes.
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
We can try. How do we do that exactly? Contact us. Not like we can hack anything, right? I'm here. I have no idea what I'm doing. How'd you expect us to do that exactly? Won't be these. How do we get his IP address. I'm trying to click everything we can find. Oh, we never actually read this. I know you're the boy that's been rejected by society. We're not going to read everything. I have a secret to get you back on your feet, blah blah. Files. Wait, why can't we access files? Again. If I leave the computer, I have a feeling this option will go away and we can't do it anymore. I have no idea how to get the IP address. We've never done it before. You'd think we'd be able to type something somewhere. Or access what? On the messages. I want to make a save. Can't make a save. Dang it. Oh. Oh, okay.
Could try to pin Anthony's IP address.
Well, that answers that question. Such a dummy. BD, 1C, 1C.
Got it. Afraid I can't do much more, though.
Perfect.
That cartoon, River, could be what we've been looking for. Said yourself we need something that'd get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite.
About the game. So we don't have to worry about that. Hey, what is this? One second. Got the key again for the second time. Good. Wait for me.
Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers. Ugh, boogers. Ugh.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
We'll know more tomorrow.
I sent some evidence to the lab. There's a chance we could know where to find Randy by morning.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
What about me?
Now you? No bullshit. Don't look at my brother, just tell me. Will you find my boy?
River's a hell of an investigator. Brandy's good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No. Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yep. Gonna go hit the sack soon.
Catch you later, Joss. We'll get your son back, even if it's bloody corpse.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yawin called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick. Not bad.
What's the matter with you, Anthony? I have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you? Good people took you in, extended their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
Now he's a dead man. Here it comes. Straight through the neck.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
Wow. What a piece of shit teacher.
What's the matter with you, Anthony?
Feature unknown, cheap, well-worn Night City with 2040s.
I have to report this. I hope you under...
Making fun of a kid whose dad passed away.
Stand that. This isn't normal behavior.
Bulletin. Drugs are bad. Memorial to the
I
24th
recognize
floor
the
school
shooting.
shooting.
It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
Laguna Bend. We were there with Judy.
Trophy. Old one. Dating from 2042, first place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak.
I thought for sure he was gonna stab him with the fork.
Tony! Where you going now? Come here!
Coming!
Oh, there's another one.
Tony, come here!
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something? I asked you a question!
I don't know.
Choline and methionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself?
Yes.
Cow's gonna die because of you. Gonna kill it like you killed your mama.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon! How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off.
No wonder it turned out the way it did. Not an excuse, but he's made. Oh. Those human bags.
That's our cartoon. Little Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
Harris looks even younger here.
Tony! Where you going now? Come here!
Coming!
Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Tony, come here!
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something?
I missed something.
Where you go?
What did we miss?
See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Now! Come here!
What are you seeing, Tony?
That goddamn cartoon! How many times I gotta tell you?
Yes.
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
You're not to leave it like that,
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
Yeah, I think we're done. I see somebody trying to crawl away. He's turned people into cows. Doesn't seem overly concerned about that guy. Probably knows he's too weak. Making his jolly time walking over. He saw this from the window upstairs part of it. Now we know what we were looking at. This is very disturbing, isn't it?
And where are you up to, Mike?
Okay.
Come here, you rascal. You'll hurt yourself. Tony'll take good care of you. Easy now.
Yes. Sounds like a character of a villain.
I think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
Got some cables.
Here you are.
Oh, fuck me. Treats the kidnapped boys like cattle.
He's giving them hormones. heck's wrong with this? Oh, we know what's wrong with this guy.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
Missed something here. Yes.
Got a clock. An hour to midnight. Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Look, another one.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
There.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
Missed something. I knew it. What exactly is this? There. Is it you? I mean, what are we missing? This?
Terminal controls the pens. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets.
Very good.
And where are you at?
River, I know this place.
What? You've been to this farm?
A while ago. I can see it now. I know how to get there.
Shit, V. Knew it was a good idea to bring you along.
See, it pays to just not follow quest and visit things early. I was not expecting that. That's kind of cool. Okay, I guess that's everything. Oop.
Where was that farm? You sure you remember?
Southeast of the city, just a few miles out.
Let's go.
Let's go. Pedal to the metal. Metal to the pedal. Let's go fast.
Damn it. Let this work.
It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him.
That's true.
Fuck!
That, ladies and gentlemen, is collapse of the American family. Or Western family. The collapse of the whole entire world's families.
Hold on, Randy. Please hold on.
People glued to the screens, taking drugs, substances, intoxicants, living for their desires, no boundaries, no principles. This is what happens, River. This is what happens. Your drugged up nephew running around after a creepy old man. To do what? Being milked like a cow. Like cattle, River. Did you go any faster? Wake me up when we get there. Is that the billboard? I think we're almost there now. There it is.
Grab something!
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
What is it? Grab
Heads
something.
up! Turrets are live. The system controlling them must be in the house.
Interesting, we switched those off and they're back on. Wait, mines weren't here last time we came. What is going on here? Okay, we turned. Oh, maybe that's actually inside. That one's actually inside the barn. That's why I couldn't switch it off. This is off. Need to make a save. We'll just switch these off. Blimey. That's a heck of a lot of mines. We got a way in. We can switch them up from computer, obviously we can do that, but I'll check something. Can we actually do it manually? No. This is just a test. Answer is no. Did we forget to pick this up? The joy of influence. 5 simple rules. Oh, this is good for streaming. Exude authority. Speak with conviction in absolutes and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Understood. Practice the rule of reciprocity. Reciprocity. Can't pronounce it. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. I can pronounce it in my head. I can't pronounce it verbally. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. If anybody's watching this stream and you are not yet following me, don't you think it's a disservice of you not to drop a follow and get me the help I need to succeed? The only reason I'm failing is because of you guys. You owe me a follow and continued support. Okay, got that down quick. Be unavailable. Make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs. Even a meeting is a sacrifice. You know what? I'm streaming here at this hour, for this length of time, just for you. I don't really have the time for this. I should be sleeping, but I'm making a sacrifice for you guys. Just hope you realize that. Demand engagement. Remember, if a client is forced to give you enough attention, backing out will be even harder. Demand engagement. You know, we've come such a long way. So many episodes of Cyberpunk. Even if you've joined us recently, you're still part of the long journey. All this time and effort to reach this point. It'd be a shame for you to not continue. Make them like you. People like people who are similar to them. Never forget it. Dear viewer, you and I are very much alike. In principles, in our objectives, in our hobbies. That's why you're here. That's why I want you to be here. We're a family. And family sticks together. I think I got the 5 rules down, guys. No, I could not have left all these behind. These must be new. Manipulation easier than you think. Oh yes, please tell me. The most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is what we call undermining. For the manipulator to get the target to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate the better. The target will begin to yearn to praise from the manipulator, becoming more open to cooperation, that is, manipulation. So I gotta make you feel like you're inferior, chat. You know what? You guys aren't chatting enough at all. There's actually no chatting going on. That's probably because you weren't, you didn't study at school in kindergarten to learn your letters and type, right? That's probably what it is. You're slow. And I have to go at your speed. And I'm willing to do that for you. I'm willing to make that sacrifice, give you that time you need. But you need to understand where you are and where I am are 2 different places. I'm up here, you're down there. And I'm gonna give you my hand and raise you back up. You're a little bit above your current level. You should thank me by donating some cash and dropping follows and spreading the word, the good word. Because you owe it to me. You honestly do. Hope you realize what's going on here, chat. Looks like we have to go to the basement. For the computer, maybe?
It's gotta be.
Still can't access this, huh? I mean, we can destroy those turrets, but I think we're missing something. Yeah, that's where I think it is. Don't you agree? And this? Actually, we have the right weapon out. Oh, look at this.
Try disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
And there's the iconic weapon. Tinkerbell. One-handed club. Armor penetration, charge time, stun chance. Shock chance. Deals less damage but with a chance to knock out a target using a strong attack. Ooh. Understanding your teen. The teenage years are truly the most difficult period in a person's life. Not only is it a time of enormous hormonal changes to the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authority figures outside the family, most often among their peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, and even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figure to teens, all you really need to do is have a unique style. Maybe throw in a few nice phrases criticizing the system and, more importantly, convince the teenager that you and only you understand. I do understand you, chat. I can help you. I don't think we've read this, have we? Anthony the Quasar Seeker. Hello, I'm happy to see you signed up for my help program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's been bothering you? Quasar Seeker. It really matter? I'm nobody, I'm zero, nobody cares about me. Oh, we already read this. Consciousness curse. Man dies, the waves born, soft, weak, helpless. Death, the one certainty in this universe of chaos, can be both a tragic and a release. Curse we face is humanity, the only living beings in constant awareness of death. Look, folks, every soul that lives is gonna die at some point. We just don't know when or how we're gonna go out, but it's gonna happen. Just gotta have to accept it and find your purpose in life. Okay, let's take care of these mines. This is a gold mine of XP. Sorry, we're gonna have to do this. Plus the kids are inside, so we need to make things safe for them. Oh, we actually got this one. Wait, did we do all of these? No, we switched the security systems off, that's why. Oh, I see. Good, I kind of weirdly saved ourselves from ourselves.
Damn it. Locked up tight. Need to find another way. V, get down!
What?
Damn it, right behind you!
Oh. Thanks, River. Not all of these got deactivated. Use top 8 dangers. The animal's favorite drink. Temporary increase in sexual... Okay. It's trying to get them to reproduce. Let's make a save. Guys, I have to do a little bit of this. Let's quickly gobble these up. This is for Randy River. Randy. Let's remember that. Good, good, good. Get the engineering up. There you are. How close are you to engineering getting up? Just out of curiosity. We're at level 52, 69%. Slowly. Yeah, we need to gobble these up, unfortunately. As much as we can handle. Whoops, bit too fast. That's fine, that's okay. River, we're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. It's bound to happen at least once. Good. Okay, probably don't go so fast. Okay. We still haven't leveled up engineering, by the way. So just to let you know. Shows you how much we need to get there. They're giving us 216 a pop. There we go. Good, good, good. Now if we can get one more level, that'd be something. Let's see. Sorry, apologize for this. I have to do it. Can't help myself. Where do we even start? Okay. One after the other. We'll get this all done. This is what happens in real life too, by the way. Real life mine clearing. Wait, did we miss one? This is for Randy and all the kids. Not for me. Done? Done. Okay. We're getting there. We must have done the rest the previous time we came. I think, right? Okay. Almost done. We did a heck of a lot. Look at this. Amazing. Very good. Definitely gotta get rid of. Whoopsie. Wait, what? Turrets are back. Because we set off an alarm somewhere. I can live with that. Might as well. Things we have to do for the kids, right? Make everything child-proof. Ah, there you are. And we gained another level. Perfect. That's what we were hoping to achieve. Excellent. That's going to pay dividends later. Hey, did we get all the mines? Not quite. Okay, now we're good. To be honest, that wasn't as long as it looked like it was going to be.
River, come here, quick!
Oh look, we can actually go down here. Last time it was closed off. Where the heck is River? Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Look around the barn.
He's hanging in there. We made it. V, shut down the machine. Can't unlink Randy otherwise. Randy. 1052. I repeat, I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates. No, several at least. Do it quick, Dan. Shut down that damn contraption, V!
Trying to.
Hurry! Gotta shut it off!
Okay. Hey, pal.
You alive? Come on, eyes open. Help's on the way.
He's got like a gas mask. I don't think opening his eyes will do much.
Shut down that damn contraption, V!
I'm doing my best. Hold on.
Hurry! Gotta shut it off!
Okay, I'm running. I'm running. Make It Go Boom. We are proud to present the second revised edition of Make It Go Boom. Smashing. That's River, huh? I mean, Randy.
Shut down that damn contraption, V!
Where the heck is this damn... Oh.
Okay, all disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Right.
Right, let's see who's alive. Anybody alive? Doesn't look like he had a full house. Are you alive?
Alive. Whoa, 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 easy there. You're all right now.
Okay, we got one person.
Been dead a few days already.
Jeez.
V! Help me with Randy!
Hold on, there's another person here.
It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help. A
Two out
bit
of three.
dehydrated, but you are gonna be fine.
V! Help me with Randy! Need to loosen this! Help me!
Randy, River, I just helped two other kids. You couldn't do this by yourself? That's Randy. I was expecting a bit more. You gonna be cool, River? Be cool? Gonna hold your nephew? You gonna do anything apart from just leaning back and... Sorry, I'm not criticizing you.
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too.
Appreciate your dedication, V. But this is between me and Harris. Gonna take him out in my own way. Amidst all this confusion.
Sure you don't want help? They'll catch you.
No, they won't. That is, I was a detective, remember? I know how to cover my tracks.
Just remember. Say the word, I'm there. You can count on me.
Need a little time to myself now. But I'll remember.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler.
My gun's always available. I have a bullet in the chamber for that dude anytime you want to. Can't really actually move at this point. And that was the hunt, ladies and gentlemen. We rescued a bunch of kids getting milked. Had a second quest with River.
Poor boys. All your years, ever seen anything like this?
8 years in the Force. Nothing comes close. Beyond twisted.
You think so? I can think of a bit more twisted things than getting some kids milked. So, quite a thing, huh? Officer. Okay, we picked up one iconic melee weapon out of this. Rescued the kids. I think we did a good job. Got a couple of mines. Everything's good. We can just leave, right? This one is... no need worrying about it. Probably nothing inside. Let's save up. We have about 40 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. 40 minutes. And this has brought us back to the Badlands. Which is actually where we want to be. Wait. Med point. Oh. We have 6 more for Dakota to do. Can we knock one out quickly? I mean, that came out really badly. We have a fast travel point. We have to come deal with this one. Will it allow us to cut across here? Why would we do that? We can just fast travel to this place. Let's do that. It's a fast travel thing, isn't it? Yeah, perfect. Outstanding. My only thing I have to worry about after we finish with the Badlands is, do we speak to Takamura or do we go to Pacifica to speak to the Voodoo Boys first? I feel like we should do Takamura first. Just because he's been hanging around for such a long time. Right, that's where we want to go. And wasn't there a... Let's do this one first. not sure if we spent enough time in this location. You never know, there could be a dead corpse underneath here. Just chilling, waiting for some inquisitive fellow to come over and investigate and grab the relevant loot. I'm gonna admit defeat. It doesn't look like there's gonna be anything here. I have to just check a little bit. Okay. Come on. Click on... That's the thing with the controllers. They're not very precise, are they? There we go. And because they're not precise, we lose the... Good. Can we get on these containers? I'd like to snipe them. The answer is very much yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. Not from him, don't snipe him. There. That's the one thing I hate. If you have an item in front of a person, you can't really tag person. There you go. Need to separate it. Too much group. Good.
You're only making it worse for yourself. Come out. Huh?
There's somebody else here, isn't there? You can't kill him.
Come on out. You're not in trouble.
I might not be in trouble, but you certainly were. I really enjoyed how that came out. I mean, not came out, but how we completed that. For all of them. Let's just take a lay of the land. Okay, trailers seem to be inaccessible. Okay, they murdered these people. Why? Angers. Target for elimination. Technical Services employee Steve Harrington has been accused of misappropriating significant quantities of two. Harrington first stole the resources, then sold them without authorization to criminal organizations such as the Band of Nomad Outlaws, referred to as Wraiths. According to the judgment of the Night City Court of Appeals, Steve Harrington has been found guilty of these allegations. Code 3138-11, Corporate Property Misappropriation and Illegal Resale, which carries a sentence of death. These bozos apparently killed everybody else, and that's why the police got involved, I guess. And put this as a scanner mission. Ammo, full top. Nice engineering skills. Steve Harrington and Vincent Stack. Steve, let's meet at Bray Street. I'll have an old fuel pipe. Should work. Show you how to hook it up. Vincent, good boy. Steve, just bring the eds. And try to attract any attention on the way. Vincent, yeah, on the move. Okay, I guess we now know why he was coming here. He's guilty. Are any of these containers nothing, huh? Okay, that's one mission done. Let's go after this one. Hi.
Mind your damn business, yeah?
Okay. Bye. We have two of them open? Why? That was close. Need a better vantage point. This will do. Hopefully.
Ain't nowhere to hide, so just come out. Hey. Covering fire!
Okie dokie, let's go in. Now, what brings the Militech boys out here in our neighborhood? Rates, I think. They're after rates. We're gonna find out. Conversation between Ned Lynch and Josh Lucas. Ned, alright, got him. Headed for the border. We'll be in Night City in 2 hours. Assuming I live that long. Can't stand this guy. Never fucking shuts up. Josh. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Ned, you couldn't get anyone in Night City? Josh, Henry's specialist. Neurovisual implants. Be really hard to find someone better. Ned, yeah. True, does sound like the guy for a Maelstrom job. Josh, yeah. Just be careful, Ned. Heard Militech's upping their patrols in the Badlands. Oh, I guess, they got caught. Heavy, heavy. Too bad we can't grab them and sell them. We don't want Militech coming after us. Ned. Henry and Josh. Henry. Montana Louise. What? You must be joking. Wouldn't even take the job local for a sum like that, much less on fucking location. Think you got your asses mixed up with your elbows from all of them implant ops. Josh. Hey, chill, man. We'll pay more. Henry. Yeah, well, if you want the best ripper this side of the Noosa, more means triple that. Josh, deal. Maelstrom always pays in full. Henry. Eddies are one thing, but I want my own clinic and gear, and you gotta take care of it. Not about to drag all that shit with me. Josh, sure thing. We'll send someone to get you across the border. Henry. Okay, but I want a pro. Only work with the best. Josh, yeah, no. I guess if that was the best, that didn't quite work out. Could have hired us. Okay, I think we're good and ready to bounce. I guess we have 2 options. Go for the gig. What time is it? Not enough time for the gig. We can do that tomorrow. And probably the same thing with this. Oh no, we can get this too. Let's get this tarot card. Grab this. See what this is all about. And then we'll leave off here. Then we have a couple of missions this way. A gig this way. I guess we can do these tomorrow. Hit the gig. Come down here and do this. Jump across and do this gig. And then work our way south. Okay, we have a plan of action. First thing's tarot card. Let's grab that. You know, we have the bike, but we also have this. Let's just nab it and see where it takes us. Let me go all the way there. We can surely cut through here, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe yes. Now we can cut across. That way would be best. Hit the next right and then left. Nice. You're a tough cookie.
I just knew it.
That guy just knew it. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is horrible. Is it wise to be making enemies of Arasaka and Militech? That sound as we traumatizing poor people. Should be able to just cut across here, right? On this cross.
Good morning, Night City. Ay, papi, es que esta cosa se está poniendo bien candente. 106.9, 30 principales, tu emisora del...
Oh, interesting.
This is a star. The star is the card of hope. In the darkest of nights, there is a light that shines the path to home. The star is inspiration, motivation, and gives us strength to move forward. Oh. By the way, just to let you know, I don't actually believe in zodiacs on the main star. Okay. Next up, we can quickly do one of these. On that. Little mule, huh? Not bad, it's actually pretty good. Wait, it's still there?
Si te encuentran en el camino te van a matar. C'est un serpent, una serpiente. Fui ta maison cuando era ausente. Tu en silence, luego de mente. Dans tes cauchemars, sont tes péchés. C'est un serpent, una serpiente.
First things first. Save and take out the sniper. I get to get a headshot with his gun in the way. Where are you going? I can't quite see his head.
Nobody fucks with us.
Oh, so much for stealth.
Someone take their position.
My goodness.
Die. Finally, some action. Oh yeah!
Thank you for coming.
He's hacking! And nothing to be...
Good thing is we have options for every situation right now. The only thing we don't have is wait. How did you? that loot? So close yet so far. Conversation between Desi Abdi and Lucas Malkowski. Desi found some gonk, had some shit on his antenna, was jamming our signal. Lucas, who was it? Desi, fuck knows. Won't be able to tell you now. Lucas, and that shit on the antenna? Desi took it down. You'd be able to quick hack drones, no problem. You could have asked him quite, politely. Maybe would have taken the antenna off. Tier 3 Nakamata. Thanks. Billy Just to Martha Just. TV. Hey mom, did you call someone about the TV? Martha. No, didn't call anyone. Billy. Okay, weird, because some guy was here, black dude, with dreads. Fixed the antenna, said it was already paid for. Now it's making a weird noise, but it works. Martha. And you let him in? Christ, I birthed an idiot. Wait, some random dude come and messed up his antenna. And that's why this poor dude got killed? That is diabolical. I guess the dude that came up was probably a voodoo boy, right? Okay, I guess we're done. Let's take this coyote for a ride. Brave. Very responsive.
Looks like we got company.
Oopsie. Yeah, quick hacks aren't really... Oh no, it's actually taking them out. Good. There you are.
Shoot to kill!
Someone take that position!
What is going on here? What have we walked into?
Moment of truth. Here goes.
Right, let's see what's inside this container. Untitled 18. Rain Brand Cassie 2021 Misk. Extremely valuable painting, long considered lost.
What the hell is this?
What's it look like? Brancesi, 2021. Untitled number 18. Oil on canvas. Sheesh. Pearls before swine.
Francesi, okay, that's how you pronounce it.
Well, well, who knew Johnny Silverhand's a lover of fine art?
Not me. One of my exes. She was a painter. Bona fide psycho, like all of them. The sex, though, can't even begin to describe it.
Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't. But the hell was this doing on the moon?
Why else? Some bougie prick hung it on his wall. Half the Louvre's floating in space.
You ever been there?
Puh, with the chump change I got screaming into a mic? Yeah, in my dreams. All right, let's bail before heads start rolling. As for the painting, you'll have buyers lining up in no time.
Let's see if that's actually the case. Right, when we come back tomorrow, we will be doing this. Then this. Oh, this is the highway. Can we get to the highway? Probably. We can just cut across, right? Okay. Dogtown Pacifica. Dogtown's the new DLC stuff, right? We don't want to go anywhere near this area. Do these, stick to here, and... nope, that's Pacifica. Dogtown. Pacifica, okay, great. We're not touching this. Just around here. Cool. We have a plan for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So maybe in 2 or 3 days' time, we'll be able to do Takamura. Maybe even 2 days' time, depending on how quickly tomorrow goes. But we still got like 6 gigs for Coda to do. It's probably going to be a couple of days before we can get to Takamura, but we're getting closer, episode by episode. Alright, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone who's following us, and if you're not following us, don't you think you ought to? Like, seriously. Don't you think you really should? Proper follow. Thanks very much. Alright, have a good one, guys. All the best. Till next time. Good night. Ta-ta for me. Bye, bye, bye.